It's official, old buddy. Well, it has been.
It was interesting with Quentin to be able to work on this sort of emotional breakdown that Rick is having, this realization that time has passed him by.
What was that? Jesus Christ!
I had a lot of discussions about whether, these sort of pivotal scenes with the young lady in the movie who's kind of this young Meryl Streep who's telling Rick, hey, things aren't that bad.
By the way, this other actress he's talking about is 9.
Right, exactly.
It's the actor's job to strive for 100% effectiveness. Naturally, we never succeed, but it's the pursuit that's meaningful.
Who are you?
She kind of inspires him and pushes him to really take his job seriously. We had a lot of discussions about whether, whether to play through this sort of cowardly lion drapery that Rick has of this giant wig and this mustache. We weren't sure whether to do, this huge chunk of Rick's character in this makeup, but it really turned out to be amazing because you see visually on this face that he's making a huge pivotal transition in his life through that makeup. And we had a lot of different talks about how do you portray this character of Rick Dalton, the humanity of him while he's on set.
I've not heard the story firsthand, heard it secondhand, that Leo losing his shit in his trailer.
What happened there was I knew I wanted to have that scene, but I didn't want to write it out. I didn't want it to have to be dialogue he remembered. I want you to come in having fucked up on set, not knowing your lines, and I want you to come in the trailer and have a whole mad anger at yourself, detest fest, complete temper tantrum against yourself. I wanted to have the randomness of an improv. It just comes out of you. And then from time to time, if I thought he ran out of something, I could throw something his way. Okay. I told Leo about this show from like the early 70s that I was a big fan of, and actually Brad was a big fan of when we were both kids. Alias Smith and Jones. And I told him about the actor Pete Dool who was on the show.
You're right, Sheriff. It isn't going exactly according to plan, but we couldn't let you take Penny out that door. You see, we promised to take her with us.
And somewhere in the second season, he committed suicide. I did a little bit of research and found out a little bit that he had a bit of a drinking problem. It sounds like the guy was undiagnosed bipolar, and he had mood swings. And the reason that he was drinking was to self-medicate himself. Leo got that.
You're drinking all night. Fucking drinking again. 8 goddamn fucking whiskey sours.
That became a really interesting thing that we thought that Rick could deal through. And that gave Leo a good solid ground in which to work and to build a character and to have a subtext going on inside of scenes that doesn't have to revolve around the story of the scene.
Or doesn't need to be told overtly to an audience. We can just show in the day of the life of Rick Dalton.
Yeah, exactly. We never say the words that he's bipolar. It's just...
Look, I think he said it the best it possibly could be said.